Hey guys, happy July. I hope you all are enjoying your summer and are able to get in all your vacations and trips before those back to school ads start coming out, which is pretty soon, unfortunately. We just got back from a friend's wedding in Georgia, which was a lot of fun, but Georgia is hot and humid in the summer if you didn't already know. It's like a redhead nightmare. But I made it through and ready to go over the local housing market report with you for this month. Now, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Joe Skipper with Skipper Realty Group, and I'm brokered by eXp Realty out of Oregon, and we're going to dive into July's housing market. And if you're a seller, buyer, or an investor, and you want to stay up to date with the latest on the housing market in Oregon, please like and subscribe to my channel. I put out content regularly so that you can go into the home investment journey with the most knowledge so that you can make the best financial decisions for you and your family. All you do is just click on the subscribe button and you are done. And also, I'm having my friend Paul Robinson back on this month to talk about some mortgage topics and some tips on that side of the home sales process that he wants to go over. He's a mortgage broker and owner of Greater Oregon Mortgage Company and has helped lots of my family and friends get into homes that they wanted, even when it didn't look like it was going to happen. So he's got a lot of information. He's going to be able to provide you some good information and valuable tools and tricks for each month, hopefully. But now, onto the housing market for July. Home prices increased this month. The median sold price for Wilsonville in June was $712,500. Though this was just a slight increase since last month by about 0.7%, it was an increase by about 5% from last year. Now, we'll start seeing home prices drop relative to previous years, as that was a market we normally don't see, but in most cities around here, prices are staying relatively the same. The demand is still high and there aren't a lot of homes in the market, so prices are starting to reflect that. And if rates go lower, we could start seeing the buying power pick up, so we might see prices go higher. But we'll see as we go into the third and fourth quarter what rates do and how sellers and buyers are going to react to that. But the inventory for Wilsonville in June decreased to 35 active listings. Now, this is a 25% decrease since last month, but a 13% increase from last year. The homes are coming on the market as the weather's been improving, but again, mortgage rates are high right now, so you're starting to see buyers and sellers be more cautious on both ends about what they can afford and what they want to sell for. Inventory is still low overall and the buyer demand is still high, so it's important to work with someone that knows what they're doing in this type of market as both a buyer and as a seller. The median days on market went up this June to 10 days. Now, 10 days is still really good and shows how much demand is still out there. So as a seller, if you're hesitant to get into the market, the buyers are still there and they still want your home. So even though the rates are high, you're still getting good value out of your home currently if you were to sell right now. So it's just something to think about. But that's what I have for you on my stats, but I'm going to pass it along to Paul for any mortgage information that he wants to pass along. So take it away, Paul.
Hey, thanks, Joe. Hi, this is Paul Robinson, owner and loan officer at Greater Oregon Mortgage Company. I want to talk about down payment. A lot of people ask, how much of a down payment do I need to buy a home? So let's talk about what conventional loans require. Let's talk about what government loans require. So on the conventional, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they allow for a 5% down payment, and some programs even as little as 3%. On the government side, FHA allows 3.5%, USDA is 0, no, nothing needed, and VA is also 0, nothing needed. So where can your down payment come from? Of course, it can come from things like savings, mutual funds, investments, stocks, bonds, all that. But it can also come from a gift from a family member. It can come from a loan out of your retirement at your employer. It can also come from a secured loan where you have, say, a vehicle, an automobile, a truck, a camp trailer, a boat, and all sorts of things. If you have good equity and a piece of something that's tangible that you can do a secured loan on, you can use those funds for your down payment as well. So another important term to know is funds to close. What the heck is funds to close? So funds to close is actually the term used that encompasses all the money that you'll need in order to buy a home. And traditionally, there's three segments of money that you'll need. There's your down payment, there's your closing costs of doing a loan, and then your prepaid items. Prepaid items are your property taxes, homeowners insurance, and your daily interest. Now, the good news of closing costs and prepaids is that if you don't have enough money for the down payment and those, you can actually ask for a credit. All the programs, conventional and government, allow for a credit to cover closing costs and prepaids. And that credit can come from the seller of the home, it can come from your realtor, or it can come from your mortgage company, or it can come from a combination of those. And if you have any questions beyond down payment, funds to close, feel free to email me at paul@gomcloans. Be happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you.
Okay guys, so those are the stats for this June. If you guys are looking to buy or sell in the next year, give me a call and let's talk about what it's going to take to get you the highest return on your investment when you decide to go that route as a buyer or as a seller. This market is changing rapidly, so having an expert to guide you through it all is one of the best choices that you're going to make. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like this page so you can stay up to date on the housing market here in Oregon. Thanks guys.